one. So a lot of people right now are staking OHM. So what does it mean? It means that you are basically buying some OHM token, and then you are holding it, and by holding it you just earn some percentage. So it's kind of like similar to like deposit, but of course the percentage is not like 3-5%. It's massive. So a lot of people earn a lot of money, but the one thing is that you need to buy OHM through their website, through their app, and then you need to connect MetaMask wallet. And for that, you connect MetaMask wallet and you pay massive Ethereum gas fees. You can pay like $300 like fee if you put like $300 into OHM staking. Of course, maybe it can be worth it. But there is this workaround. You can buy and stake OHM with close to zero gas fees. So you can buy Avalanche on Coinbase or Binance, then just add Avalanche network to MetaMask. So it is possible to change, like there are different networks in your MetaMask account, and then you can just add Avalanche network, not Ethereum network, Avalanche, and then just send your AVAX to MetaMask address, and then you can swap AVAX Avalanche for wsOHM on Traderjoexyz.com. So wsOHM is wrapped staked OHM, so it represents the value of the current index multiplied by the current price of the OHM, and the index increases with every rebase 3x daily. Your staked earnings are directly deductible from the index. So there you have it. So the current wsOHM value represents the day one staked value of one OHM as the current index. Meaning if you staked one OHM at day one, you'd now have 27 OHMs. But it's not like that straightforward. So a lot of people are doing that. So what I would say, if you're thinking about like something like $10,000, like putting in OHM, maybe less, that's a good approach. Or like put in $100, put in $1,000, maybe just try that instead of paying like $500 in gas fees. But there is a few issues here, so be careful. So liquidity might be low for wsOHM, so slippage might be high, especially when you sell. So there is low liquidity, and then, for example, if you have like $20,000 worth of wsOHM, you can only sell it like for 15,000. So there is like a massive slippage there. While like if you pay a big Ethereum gas fee, there is no that slippage. So if you're thinking about investing like, I don't know, $50,000 there, there won't be like that big fee with Ethereum gas fee. But if you're doing it with wsOHM, then there will be a massive fee, so it can cut like 30%. You will need to import wsOHM contract address in Traderjoe. Buying wsOHM is not as fun as buying OHM and watching it grow. So there you have it. So people putting it here, please don't buy on Avalanche, you're losing money when doing so. So for example, as you can see here, if I want to swap one wsOHM, then I only get $20,000 or something, while like wrapped staked Olympus price is 29,000. So literally like 30% plus, like 33% is like gone if you're buying wsOHM. So you just need to keep that in mind if you're planning to do that. But of course, that's huge slippage is if you invested like bigger amounts, I think, or maybe I'm not right. Like if you put like $100 or something, maybe it's just a good start to start with Avalanche, and when you figure it out and you see some progress, then you can try to do it properly with Ethereum, with Ethereum gas fees when there is bigger amount and you won't have that big slippage. So there you have it. there is also some other things that it probably makes taxes easier, uh, like so after a certain size of trade, it might be very well make more sense to pay Ethereum gas fees because your price slippage on wsOHM will be bigger than Ethereum gas. Really depends on the liquidity, but I'd say the cutoff is around 10k right now. So there you have it. So yeah, so if you have wsOHM like 30,000 there, like you can only get 20,000. So there you have it. So yeah, there is also like some guys saying like you can buy Avalanche from directly inside Coinbase wallet and then use it on Avalanche dApps right in the dApp browser without manually adding a new network. Just one install. Check it out. So yeah, that's that. Uh, so hope this quick overview was helpful. Like if you guys are thinking about buying wsOHM or you did it, just leave it in the comments below. Like, what do you think about this way? Because I'm just reading from this guy that Craig, and there is a lot of discussions. There are already a lot of videos on YouTube and a lot of advice exactly how to buy OHM just with just with Avalanche network and avoid this extreme Ethereum gas fees. So there you have it. Hope this quick overview was helpful. There are also some other like tokens like that. There is time, there is Memo. You can stake all of that, but I think Olympus at the moment it's still most like popular token in that like staking category. So it's this stuff is a bit more advanced like crypto stuff because yeah you can just buy Bitcoin, but like crypto is becoming so more advanced that of course people creating new tokens every day probably, and to get the popularity they give you some rewards if you just hold it and don't sell that token. So that's the whole idea. Like if you just hold it you can earn some percentage, but of course you still need to look at the quality of the token. You need to go to Discord channel, you need to try to like understand what's the use of it. You can need to go to GitHub and look like how many forks are there, like is it a really good product, and all of that. So probably you need to do your own analysis and decide for yourself is it really worth it, or yeah don't just probably go for some things on Twitter or something like that. Of course you can discard a lot of ideas, but yeah just do your own research. So that's that. Hope it was helpful.